want that special delivery. This is the remix, special delivery. Come on, special delivery. Bad boy, baby, special delivery.
Hey everybody, Greco Fabulous here, and welcome to COD Comics on Delivery, the video where I show you comics that I get through the mail, whether it be through eBay, random acts of kindness, trades, you know, that sort of thing. Now, before I get to the comics, I have a bone to pick with you guys. Now, I remember the good old days when I would throw out a video, I'd get 200-300 views, no problem. Now my last Spidey Sense video is struggling to get over 100. So, I don't know what you
master farmers
are watching, but it ain't me. Okay? I'm not some Sunday school teacher that you can have your way with and then throw off to the side like a piece of garbage. Alright? What's the matter? Are my high definition videos too sharp for you? Is my lighting too bright? Is my comedic genius too mind-blowing for you? Like, I'm sorry, maybe I should start making videos like this. Hey guys, Greco Fabulous here. I just wanted to show you my comic haul this week. Sorry about the lighting. I'm shooting this in my closet because my family's embarrassed of me. And I'm not sure if this is in focus or not. But, so here are the comics that I got this week. They're the same comics that you guys all got this week. I like some of them, and I don't like some of them. So, that's my haul, and thanks for watching. Or maybe this is what you're into. Hey guys, Quirky Girl here, and welcome to my comic haul video. If you guys are new to my channel, I am just your average, everyday girl next door, except that I love comic books almost as much as I love low-cut tight shirts, which I always seem to wear when I make these videos. What a coincidence! So, I get a lot of mail from you guys and messages, you know, asking me questions, you know, what are my favorite comics? And one of the questions that I want to answer today is, what is your favorite comic publisher? Is it Marvel or DC? Well, the left one likes Marvel, and the right one likes DC. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Aren't I so quirky? I love comic books, and I'm a girl. So anyways, thanks for watching my video, guys. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll keep flirting with you through my videos and stringing you along and making you think that one day I could be your girlfriend. Okay, bye! So listen, people, have some self-respect. You deserve better. You deserve Greco Fabulous. So get off whatever self-hating binge you're on and jump back on board. So now that I got that off my plate, let's get to the comics. So first off, this first batch of comics is from my good buddy YNOTART, and I'm not going to go into detail about what an awesome guy he is because I've already made several videos to the point, and it's getting a little creepy. So these first two comics came to me because he initially offered them up for trade or for sale, and I got in touch with him because I was interested, and I was like, hey, you know, don't really have money to, you know, offer to buy the comics, but here's some books that I have. You have any interest? And he's like, you know what, dude, I'm going to be 1,000 times better than you are as a person, and just send them to you for free. So here is what I came home with, thanks to YNOTART. He sent me Marvel Triple Action, number 5. Now, I love this, obviously, because Marvel Bronze Age, but it has that Silver Age feel. I'm assuming they're retelling a bunch of Silver Age stories in here anyways. So, cover's awesome. The Avengers break up in this one, which was, I know, was a shock to all of us, because, you know, we really thought they had something special going on there. But I think we can all attest to, you know, relationships are just hard work, and it really takes, you know, commitment from both sides to work through all those issues. But amazing book. Oh, I just noticed that there's a rip in the corner. Hey Tony, you know, thanks for sending me a lemon, you bum. Just kidding. Oh my god, can you imagine? No, super excited to have this in my collection. Really, really happy with that. And then he also sent me Fantastic Four, number 243. Again, Marvel Bronze Age, gotta love it. And I have a huge, like, man crush on Galactus for some reason. Like, just the character alone, I don't really know much. Like, just his physical form, these huge, daunting. I mean, he's a tall drink of water, and you know I love moisture. So love this cover. He's a little. He looks a little too stocky, but I understand like you're trying to fit this like ginormous being on a cover, fighting the rest of the Fantastic Four and some of their friends. But he's a great character. I think it's kind of along. I find myself attracted to, I guess, characters of like omnipotence and that are just gigantic. And I know he's not a robot, but he looks a little Sentinel-like, and I have a thing for Sentinels too. So Tony, again, thank you for letting this be part of my family now. And if you thought that's where Tony's generosity ended, you are wrong, my friend. We worked out a side deal on our own where I was able to offload a ton of my indie books that I didn't really have an interest in having in my collection. And a lot of them were like things that I didn't think many people had interested in, like 90s Image comics, things that there's a plethora of out there. So, the resale value is not that great. But he took them away from me in one fell swoop, and instead of just sending me the payment for it, he actually threw in a couple books as well, just to show that, again, that he's a better person than I am. So he gave me Captain America, number 246. Need I say more? Marvel Comics Group, Captain America getting booted in the face. So, good stuff. And appearance by Spider-Man. Yeah, so really awesome book to have there. And then he also gave me The Hands of Shang-Chi, Masters of Kung Fu, number 118. Now this is something that, is definitely up his alley, not so much mine, but who knows, maybe this will be the start of a beautiful relationship between me and the Master of Kung Fu. Hiya! Yeah, that was really awesome, not lame at all what I just did. And with the first bunch of books, he sent me this little post-it note that said, "Hey Greco, these books are yours to enjoy. Don't worry, these are my gift to you. Hope all is well with you and your family. Sending you the community drawing soon. YNOTART." Oh, and did I mention that he also included me in like the second round of community art drawing, which he unveiled recently? I'm like Venom, and he did an awesome job. He did like this symbiote, like, crawling over half of my body. So the left side of me is like dainty little Greco Fabulous, and then I got like big hulking, menacing Venom on one end. So what more can I say? He's just a great man. Now that's not where the fun ends, ladies and gentlemen. I also made some eBay purchases, and I actually, like, this month, I've been not only have I been showered with YNOTART's generosity, but I've been showered with good luck, and I'm about to tell you why. So, as you guys know, I'm like an eBay vulture. Don't have a ton of cash to spend, but I'll always keep my eyes out on, especially Silver Age books that aren't really being bidded on. So if there's like a book out there that's it looks like in pretty good shape, if the cover attracts my eye and it's going for less than like $10 combined with shipping, I'm gonna try to grab it. And I did. In this case, it was Avengers number 56. Now the book came, pretty speedily. I got home. It's always exciting when you have a package on the doorstep. I pulled up to it, tore it apart, pulled it out, and I was really disappointed because instead of Avengers 56, they sent me Avengers 68. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an awesome book in its own right, and I would love to have it in my collection, but it wasn't the one I wanted. 56 had a better cover in my opinion. It's worth more, not that that really means anything. So I looked at this, I'm like, and I was really bummed. I contacted the seller. And I was like, hey, you sent me the wrong book. How do you want to rectify the situation? And then I don't know about you guys, but I got all super paranoid about like whether he was going to respond and take care of this the right way or not. He was one of those like mass sellers that had like over 14,000 reviews, and sometimes those guys aren't very great with the customer service because they can have multiple dings in their in their reputation and have it not faze them at all. So I was like, oh man, this guy, and you know, it was only a couple hours since I sent the message, and like, oh man, this guy hasn't wrote back. He's just gonna completely ignore me. I'm gonna be stuck with a book that I didn't ask for. And I was trying to convince myself, like, oh, maybe I'll be okay with this. Maybe I won't. But then he got back to me and he was like, hey, sorry, I'll send you out the book you asked for. And then I sat back, I'm like, hey, he didn't ask for this book back. So I kind of had this like battle of like conscience, and I was talking to my wife, like, what should I do? And she's like, hey, you know, you should probably offer to send it back. So I sent him a message like, oh, do you want me to send the other book back? The only thing I ask is that you pay for return shipping, you know, because I just think that's good customer service. Why would I pay? Why would you put the burden of shipping it back on the customer when it was your mistake? But he never wrote back to that message, and instead he just sent me a message with the updated tracking information. So for $8, not only did I walk away with an awesome condition of Avengers number 68, but I also got my comic, Avengers 56. Now, I don't know if you agree with me, but I think I love this cover way more. I think it's the colors, like the background, instead of being white, you got the green. You got your floating heads for Travis. Captain America's, you know, standing over the presumably dead body of Kato. And he's like, oh, why, God, why does this always happen to me? And this book's in pretty good shape too. So $8 alone for this book would have been a steal, and now I got two of them. So thank you, internet. Thank you, eBay seller, for being awesome and taking care of your customers. It's refreshing to see, you know, customer service in action like that. So anyways, guys, that's all I have for this edition of COD. Hopefully it reinvigorates your interest in good quality videos and me as a person. But if not, you know, I don't care. I'm going to make these videos anyways. I wasn't always Greco-fabulous when I started making these things. You know, I was just Greco-fabulous. So with or without you, I'm still going to be awesome. So it's up to you to complete the circle. Anyways, love you, appreciate you. See you soon.